to a Hope 1032 podcast.
And he answered and said to him, "Teacher, all these things I've kept from my youth." Then Jesus, looking at him, loved him and said to him, "One thing you lack. Go your way, sell whatever you have and give to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. And come, take up the cross and follow me." But he was sad at this word and went away sorrowful, for he had great possessions. Mark chapter 10, verses 20 to 22 from the New King James Version. You should take a moment to read the full story of the rich young ruler in Mark chapter 10, verses 17 to 27. Sometimes I find it hard to relate to the rich young ruler. Not many of us claim to be living life as a member of the royal family or in political leadership, even at the top levels of business management in our youth. But his story doesn't end there. This young man had lived his life doing his best to fulfill God's commandments. "Teacher, all these things I have kept from my youth," he told Jesus when asked about his adherence to the 10 Commandments, as we see recorded in verse 20 of the New King James Version. Our friend had followed the rules and now he wanted to get to know Jesus better, but one thing was holding him back. This is relatable. In this story, wealth held him back, but for you and me, it may be something else. Maybe a long-held dream or daily habit we're relying on. Have you ever felt that tug in your heart of Jesus asking you to let something go? It may seem like an impossible ask, but as Jesus said, with men it is impossible, but not with God. For with God, all things are possible, as we see recorded in verse 27. And once we're on the other side, with Jesus' help, may we find ourselves even closer to him. This devotion was written by Joni Boyd.
Hope 1032. Thanks for listening.